Let's start. Wait. Ang kalat ng kwarto ko. Linisin natin. Okay, good. All clean now. Let's change. Alright. How do I look? Okay, so... Hey everybody, this is Cheese, and in today's video we'll be talking about my top 5 memorable games, and then later on I'll be showing you my weekend game recordings. Make sure to stick around for that, and without further ado, let's get started. So before we move on to my top 5 memorable games, I feel that I need to set up the foundation first with a couple of things, so this will explain better why I choose these games and why this made my top 5. I'm a variety type of gamer, and I usually play any games from FPS, MMORPGs, MOBAs, RTS. Yeah, what's up with these abbreviations? I guess my number one criterion for selecting games is the quality of storytelling, from how deep the story goes or how unique the plot is, but basically it's just like selecting a movie to watch, and I choose games that interest me through the storyline. Then from there on, we add a bunch of criteria such as gameplay, reviews, number of gaming hours, and most importantly, the cost. These games can be as expensive as fuck. So this is my favorite question. This is where I can shamelessly plug in my other videos. Right? Okay, so right now I'm playing a couple of first series titles such as The Evil Within and then the Uncharted series. These are fairly outdated titles as the new titles has just been released. So in order for me to play the new ones and enjoy them, I need to play the first series first. So if you want to see more of those videos, I live stream them on YouTube and Twitch. So please follow me on my streaming schedule, and that is from 9. And I also make sure to keep a few casual gaming titles such as Overwatch, Stardew Valley, Sonic Mania, just to serve, just to have a variety in the mix and to serve as a palate cleanser. So you can see more of those in my YouTube. Alright, I think that's enough foundation to go through, so let's begin with my top 5 memorable games. So, first thing that came into my mind when I came up with this video is Sonic the Hedgehog. This is Sega Genesis days. What specific Sonic? Well, all of them. I'd like to believe that I played most of them from Sonic 1, 2, which has Tails added, and then Sonic 3, which has Sonic and Knuckles, and even I played the Sonic Pinball. That's how addicted I am with this game. So this game just brings me back to my childhood days, and my sister knows this for a fact that I've been addicted to the Sonic series. I know it defeats the whole definition earlier of why I selected these games, but Sonic doesn't have a good backstory. But hey, you know, we were kids back then, and I would play this game endlessly on weekends and could have just imagined how good we were on platformers before, because these games doesn't have any options to save before. So if you run out of lives, or if your mom turns the console accidentally, you just have to repeat the whole game from stage 1. Okay, so next game in mind, which I think is on every 90s kid list, is Final Fantasy. I started with Final Fantasy 8 and moved my way up till the Final Fantasy 15. The only Final Fantasy that I hadn't played was the online ones. But I would not be talking about the other newer series, as I think this would make the video longer. Let's talk about then why and how I got hooked on Final Fantasy 8. I think Final Fantasy 8 is a game that opened me up on the idea that games can have deep, engaging storylines. Just learning about the stories of each individual characters and how it all plays into the mix, getting to relive the stories with you as the gamer, and it's just a whole wonderful mess that makes you want to play more and more so you can learn more about them. And this is where I got to set my standards as a gamer of what are the games that I want to get into, well, sort of. And not to mention that the Final Fantasy game has a really good gameplay and mechanics that challenges you as a gamer, like, you know, elementals, statuses, equipments, guardian forces, boss fights, so much to mention, but you get what I mean. And this is one game that would just be on my list as one of the memorable ones. Talking about the 90s, the next game is Ragnarok. I have spent an eternity playing this game. If you could see my room before, it was filled with top-up cards, books, posters, magazine about the game. Back then, it was such a big hit when it was released on the Philippines. I was part of the beta testers during the initial stages of the game, and I lasted playing the game until the Rebirth series. This game just brings me back to the countless of hours I spent grinding, questing, boss hunting, guild wars, and aiming to be the best in the game. Well, sort of, or at least part of it. And I intently placed this on my memorable games, as this game is so much fun to play, not only by its mechanics, but just the social aspect it brings into the game. You get to spend time with people online, talk to them, get to know them personally, and you know, even some of them even lasted to strong real-world friendship. So Ragnarok made me realize that there is so much more in video games, that it makes it such a wonderful experience, and that reason alone made this game on my top list. Now, speaking about grinding and being social, another game that I really came to love, not only by its game mechanics, but the experience it brings when you play it alongside with friends, and that is Monster Hunter. And I'll be honest, I have not played the earlier series, and just have started to love this game in recent when Monster Hunter 4 has been released. And being the social pariah that I am, I wasn't really expecting that I'll be playing this game with friends, but this game made it on my list as my memorable games, as it made me realize you are not alone. We are not alone. Gamers like us are out there, and we all like playing games, not only because of the game, but it is because we get to share the experience with others. And last on the list, but not certainly the least, Metal Gear. I've been a huge fan of the Hideo Kojima Metal Gear series, and I'm noting Hideo Kojima here as his creative mind brought this game to where it is now. And you know, I just don't like how Konami is going with the last one. I don't even want to start ranting about it. Positivity. Okay, going back. I love to play this game from hell and back because this title really is a definition of a great storyline. You know, the drama behind a man who grew up in the army, his battles, his sorrows, the thing he went through, and oh, this is the best part, how every series made to relate with each other. And I'm emphasizing this as throughout my experience of playing the game, I didn't realize it until recently that they released the anniversary version where all series were packed into one game, and that the storyline has been connected with each other, and it has been mind-blowing at its best. So from the onset, Hideo Kojima conceptualized the whole story even before the first PlayStation 1 Metal Gear Solid has been released, which tells you that there has been a lot of focus on the storyline itself. So it is really like reading a novel, which each release of the series makes the story more and more interesting. But with the recent development and Hideo Kojima announcing his separation with Konami, I really don't have any high hopes of having another series of this. But as all good epic stories goes, you know, you don't really need another one to make the game memorable. So that is it for now. Those are the top 5 memorable games that I'd like to share. There are a lot more of the games that I'd like to mention, but I think it's just to be fair, let's just narrow it down to 5. How about you? What are the top games that is memorable to you? How was it memorable? Feel free to share that in the comments, and as always, let me know your thoughts, suggestions, and feedback, and even violent reactions. I'll be coming up more with contents for the channel, but I could really use the help of giving me ideas of what you'd like to see. And that is all the time that I have for now. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and as always, enjoy the rest of the video. See you on the next one. This is Cheese, signing off.
I'm going to go Junkrat.
You're going Junkrat? I'm going Roadhog.
Roadhog. already gone. Where? Tell me. Hansa, there's a Reaper behind us.
Yeah, but we're a strong team. We will mow them down.
I'll go trace now.
No, Winston! Oh my gosh, we killed an ulted Winston! Oh my gosh!
What?
We killed an altered Winston!
Oh my god. An altered Winston has 900 health.
That's okay.
I'm not so... Crap, I need some help. They have a Moira.
Uh-oh, Moira. That means she's a Dracula. And then Trace's, and then a teammate Trace's sticky bombs her bomb to the brick tire. What did that happen?
Do that?
I'm not really sure. I have to check. Maybe it could work. But if it did, it could get a whole team kill. Come on.
Overtime pa. Okay.
Enemies, yes! We won!
Please. Play of the game, please.
Yes!
Play of the game.
29 eliminations, 4,300.
I want to try out my Hanzo skills. I don't know.
3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Patay. Naglalag na agad. Oy, tumama ka naman. Nice. Woo! Oh! Wow! Pwede pala patayin yan? Okay, wait. Dumadami sila. Madami pa sila mga kaibigan.
Is that the best you can do?
Iyo. Wait, holy crap. He's shooting me. Ah! How do you escape that?
See that which is
Sorry. It was partly my fault.
Play of the game.
Oh! Who knew? Nakalain mo yun? Mag-aano pa ako ng play of the game. I thought it was a diva. Nice. That was nice. Let's move it, let's move this. Hey, if you're new to the channel, I'm a content creator for tech, video games, and life as we know it. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It will help me a lot. So this is Cheese, signing off.